Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, brothers. We will have a short talim as usual. But before that, I request the brothers who are not parked right to please move your cars. Make sure you're not blocking anybody. Jazakallah khair. Mufti Saib.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم الإيمان بضع وسبعون شعبة فأفضلها قول لا إله إلا الله وأدناها إماطة الأذى عن الطريق والحياء شعبة من الإيمان وكما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. There's an area that the Prophet ﷺ said more or less that Iman is 70 and some branches. The reason I say 70 and some is because the word bid'a in Arabic means between 3 and 10. So the hadith is mentioning that Iman has between 73 and 79 branches. فَأَفْضَلُهَا قَوْلُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. The best of these branches is saying La ilaha illallah. وَأَدْنَاهَا إِمَاطَةُ الْأَذَى عَنِ الطَّرِيقِ. The lowest of these levels as branches of Iman is to remove an obstacle from the path. وَالْحَيَاءُ شُعْبَةٌ مِنَ الْإِيمَانِ. And haya, modesty, shamefulness, is a branch of Iman. So today we'll talk about one of the qualities mentioned in this hadith, which is إِمَاطَةُ الْأَذَى عَنِ الطَّرِيقِ, removing some obstacle from the path. It's very interesting that the Prophet ﷺ specifically pointed out of all the 70-something branches of Iman, the Prophet ﷺ specifically pointed out this quality as one of the branches of Iman, even if it is the lowest. But the fact is that it shows that Iman teaches us that we don't only have to care about our own selves and worry about our own ibadah, our own connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rather, a very important and often neglected part of Iman is to worry about others as well, and not even just others' deen, but even others' dunya, right? Removing an obstacle from the path, all it will do is just make things easier for other people, whether it be Muslims, whether it be non-Muslims, whether it even be animals or anything else. But the fact is that this teaches us that a true mu'min is one who cares about the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in general and regards himself as a servant of the creation. And so this is something to keep in mind, and a question might come to our mind that what are some modern applications of this? Yes, in general, there may be some times where in the middle of a street, you'll have like a random box or you'll have a random thing which is obstructing the path. So obviously, if it's safe, not if putting yourself into danger, maybe possibly getting run over, but if it's safe, there's not many cars around, then you come out of your car, you quickly move it to the side. That's part of this hadith. Inshallah, you can make this intention that, oh Allah, I may not be a perfect mu'min, but at least grant me this lowest branch of Iman by virtue of me moving this to the side. Another way that was coming to my mind is when it's snowing, or even in other times as well, but especially when it's snowing, a lot of times we leave our sidewalks full of snow. So us actually removing the snow from the sidewalks in front of our own houses could be a form of implementing this hadith as well, because a person who has to walk now, they'll have to maybe go on the street or they'll have to go through the snow. So if you shovel that part, then you're actually removing that obstacle from their path. And even from on your own pathway to get to your doorway, you might think, it's only me going to go, so I can go through the snow. It doesn't matter. But we also don't realize sometimes the postman, sometimes the UPS driver, etc. They have to deliver things to our house, or anybody has to come to our house for whatever reason. Now you shoveling that pathway actually makes things easier for them. So again, these seem like small things, but the Prophet ﷺ specifically highlighted that this is the lowest branch of Iman. So it means that there's something special and important about it that the Prophet ﷺ specifically mentioned out of all those 70 different branches. So something we should try to keep in mind. And again, what I mentioned is just one example. Other examples could be like just making sure our sidewalk is clear, not just like grass growing all over or whatever there may be. And other different scenarios may exist as well. We should just ponder how we can implement this hadith into our life and how we can get this lowest branch of Iman into our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all tawfiq wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.